Keep coming, folks. Number 9. What do you think it's gonna end? Yeah, I'm just saying, like, okay, let's reach 20, then we'll do something about it.
All right, guys, welcome to the live stream here. We're headed towards Holborn Junction. Let me know if you're with me and you can hear. Not seeing anything on my screen, so I'm not sure if this is actually going live, but it might be. Don't know. So if you're joining us and you can hear me, we're heading towards Holborn. Sadly, a cyclist was killed at Holborn Junction earlier this week. And this is a protest here in London. Yet another cyclist death at this junction where not much has been done to design these streets so they're safe for people cycling.
Oh, really? Oh, what a fantastic idea. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, all sorts of stuff. I've just been
So if you're just joining us, we're headed towards Holborn Junction, where a cyclist was killed earlier this week. And this is a protest not just about making the Holborn Junction safer for cycling, but all dangerous junctions in London. There's a lot of work needs doing in this city.
Keep coming, we're in the one. Keep coming. Keep going. Keep coming.
Mate, is this your campaign? How do you get people to drive through green lights and you wonder why people get knocked off? People can't walk, you're telling them go through.
You've got to keep people safe, man. You've got to keep people safe.
No, but all about pedestrians are broke. You don't give a fuck, you just go straight through. Shit, isn't it? It's bollocks.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, Garvin. Hey.
All right.
Yeah, good. How are you doing?
Have you seen Richard here?
Yeah, he's around here. He's not too far behind. Yeah, I was curious. Can you look at Twitter right now as I'm live streaming? I'm curious to see what my sound is doing.
Trying to find out.
Whether it's coming through my headphones or if it's coming from the phone. I don't know. I guess we're taking over this junction here.
Oh, you guys. Hi. Thank you.
It's a busy and daunting road, really. Even crossing it.
Hello everybody, can you hear me? Yes! So my name is Ailey Murray. I'm the chair of the trustees of the London Cycling Campaign. Thank you all so much for coming this evening. 2 young lives have been taken in 6 months at this same direction. That's 8 lives in the past 14 years. And 5 of these 8 fatalities were women. This should not be happening. The authorities know that this should not be happening. They set up Vision Zero in London 4 years ago to address this very issue of dangerous junctions. Vision Zero was created to eliminate KSIs, that's people killed and seriously injured, on our roads by 2041, and it had 5 key objectives, one of which is safe streets. Let me quote from Vision Zero. designing an environment that is forgiving of mistakes by transforming junctions, which see the majority of collisions, and ensuring safety is at the forefront of all design schemes. But very little is happening. Small tweaks here and there, like the few metres of cycle lane built in the weeks following the last death at this same gyratory. The danger hasn't gone. The deaths are continuing. Families and friends are grieving, and it's all avoidable. We want answers to some questions. Sadiq Khan, Will Norman, Andrew Gilligan and Boris Johnson, we are looking right at you. Why the endless delays, prevarications and buck-passing? Why the totally empty promises to fix stuff? Where's your sense of urgency? Why are junctions modelled to prioritise the internal combustion engine and not to meet the needs of all road users, in particular vulnerable road users? And why do we have to organise protests with such shocking regularity? A final quote from the Vision Zero report. All of us, whether we are travelling in London or managing the transport network, share a responsibility and a moral obligation to reduce danger and the fear it creates. I repeat, a moral obligation to reduce danger and the fear it creates. Well, let's crack on and see that moral obligation in action. We want funding for junctions. We want temporary schemes and trials to fix stuff cheaply now, not wait for the inevitable next fatality. Not wait for the inevitable next fatality at a junction we already know to be lethal. And for everyone's sakes, let's not have to organise more grim protests and more needless deaths of people who just wanted to ride their bikes. Support the LCC's Dangerous Junctions campaign. Write to your local councillors, your MPs. Demand immediate action. Thank you. I would now like to invite a cycling colleague, Kat Kenyon, to share with us a few words about cycling in London as a woman.
I started cycling in London when I was 13 years old, and I did so because to me it meant freedom, and it was free and it was fun. But the reality is, it wasn't safe, and it still isn't safe, especially for women. I'm reminded of that every day on my way to work, where I pass a beautiful memorial to a woman named Stephanie Turner. She was a young woman in my area who was killed by a HGV. 7 years on from her death, her friends and family still come to mark her memorial, but that junction is still the same. It's deadly. On a more personal note, I've cycled through all of my pregnancies, but late last year at 8 months pregnant, I stopped cycling. Not because I was physically unable to, but because of a close pass from a driver. It left me so shaken that I couldn't take the risk anymore. I campaigned for safe cycling because I don't want to tell my friends or my mum or my sister to have a safe journey on her bike. That should be a given. These women should be able to enjoy their ride, to relax, to be able to think about their day. 2 months old. I hope one day that she'll ask me to cycle independently. That should be a milestone that I look forward to, not one I dread. I'm coming here this evening, first and foremost, to also say that all of our thoughts this evening are with Shatha Ali, who died here this week. We are so sorry to her friends and family. These senseless deaths are not inevitable. It should be a bare minimum that every woman and man in the city has a safe cycle to wherever they need to get to. What we're saying today is that we want people to... These women are choosing a form of transport that's not only good for them, it's good for the planet. And they deserve better from the people who are planning our streets. I call on all of those in power to stop these deaths and to design streets and junctions that are safe for all. We would like to now take a minute's silence to think about the 8 people, the 8 cyclists who were killed at this junction over the last few years. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. We're going to now just move out of the junction. If just give it in a minute, if you could move down Holborn, we're just going to get some more things out the way. So thank you so much for coming.
Cool, everyone. Thanks for joining in this live stream. I think I'm going to let it roll just a little bit longer.
Dinner at your club. Lunch at the Middle Temple.
Yeah, take those.
Well, guys, thanks for joining in. I'm gonna end this now. Thanks. Bye.